Well, I think that everybody can really appreciate a nicely decorated cake, especially on a birthday or a special occasion. Always fun to have that extra special something.
I agree, and there's a national day for decorating cakes. Did you know that?
I did not.
Neither did I.
But it makes sense.
It does. Morgan Coziar live in the kitchen for us this morning. With more on National Cake Decorating Day, you've got just the guest this morning, too.
Of course, we had to bring in an expert. So this is Erin J. She's the owner of Whip Bakery in Bedford. Welcome back. We made this beautiful cake. I helped do the face, but you did the beautiful part. Now, guys, we're going to be able to enjoy this after. Get this. This is chocolate-covered banana. We're going to eat that after. But before we do that, you're going to show us how we can do some simple Halloween decorating on cupcakes.
Right.
So go ahead. Show us the first look. What are we going to do?
Do you want to do a pumpkin or a ghost first?
Let's do pumpkin first.
All right. So I have a rosette tip on this, which is just a big star. And I'm going to start in the middle of my cupcake and go around and just loop back up. And we're going to kind of cut it off. I'm going to give it a nice little stem because we're going to, match our big pumpkin.
Yeah.
This has a nice leaf tip on it. I'm going to just give it a leaf or maybe two.
That's adorable.
It's your turn.
Okay, you're right.
You're on.
All right, I'll give this a shot. Now, while I'm doing this, this girl, she just turned 21 and she owns her own bakery. That's really impressive. Talk about your background and why you decided to open a bakery in Bedford.
So I grew up on a dairy farm and my grandmother was like a home baker. She baked cakes out of her basement for like 40-some years. And upon her passing, she had outstanding cake orders. So I was 13 at the time. I had helped her all along. And I just kind of went from there. The community was super supportive. I was not very good at my job, and they continued to get cakes anyways. I went through high school saying that I wasn't going to decorate cakes.
Really?
But then it came time to graduate, and what else was I going to do with my life?
And you went to New York City.
I did. Well, I lived above New York City in Hyde Park, and I went to culinary school there. And upon graduating, we were like, hey, let's do this. So
and you did, and now you're, over a year into this.
It's been really great. It's been really great. Grand opening was amazing. We had people lined up the street. We were sold out by like 8 a.m., so that was awesome. And we've been very fortunate.
All right, well, this was pretty simple. Show us what's the next one.
All right, we're going to do a big ghost.
A big ghost.
So I have a circle tip on the white bag, and I'm going to start towards the outside here, and we're going to just kind of...
Man, you make that look easy. Okay.
I'm going to draw a little face with my black, which is 3 simple small dots.
And then there's your little ghost. So cute. All right, I'm going to give it a shot. Now, what's your favorite part about decorating cakes? It's National Cake Decorating Day.
The wedding cakes. That is where my true passion lies. It's the most special day of somebody's life thus far whenever they get married, and to be a big part of that is really special to me. I get to make not only something delicious for them, but for their entire guest list. Other than that, little kids' birthday cakes, my heart lies whenever they, pick them up and they're so happy.
Yeah.
Because their cake looks like a unicorn or has a monkey drawn on it.
That's so
really
fun.
Great.
You get to be very creative in your job. Now, you also do classes.
Correct.
So people they need tips on decorating cakes or that kind of thing. You have that.
Right. So, if you've ever been to a paint night where you paint your own picture following the directions of somebody, we do the same thing. But it's with a cake, and it's usually themed with something. You come, I have an 8-inch cake. It's already crumb coated. I have all the bags of icing, and we make a really beautiful cake. It starts out a little scary. Don't get me wrong. I get a little scared. I'm like, ooh, I don't know if this is going to turn out. And then at the end, everybody's just beautiful, and you go home with a cake. So that's cool.
And you learn some tips along the way.
Right, absolutely.
And improve.
Absolutely.
Now, remind everyone where you're located.
142 East Pitt Street there in Bedford.
Very good. Well, thank you so much, Erin. I will hand things back to you guys.
Looking good. Good stuff, Morgan. Thank you much. Thank you, Erin, for that. Still